Alright everyone, welcome back to 7 Days to Die. This is the District 0 mod. This is day 5. Now, I have been playing this game a good bit on the side. I think I've gotten to day, it was like 13, I think. And on a different world. Just kind of testing things out and whatnot. So, I have newfound knowledge that will hopefully not let me seem so bad in general. I've also played a couple of other mods and a little bit of 2.0 vanilla. So I kind of remember some of the things that I was at before and some of the base mechanics for the game. So we should have a little bit of an easier time. I think the only concern I have is how the 7-day horde will go. Now, I do want to kind of, I guess, enlighten or, tell the fact that I have lowered the horde amount down from 32 to 16. So we only get 16 enemies per wave during the 7-day horde. I've been doing a lot of testing with different mods and stuff, and 16 seems to be about where I actually am not pushing myself too much. 32 just seems to overwhelm me in most cases, especially for the first day. But it's still more than the default, so I'm kind of okay with this. It will make the Horde Nights a little less challenging, but there's still a chance that I might, kick the bucket on Horde Nights. We'll see. But for now, we're going to do more quests. I believe we have T2 stuff unlocked now. But yes, I've started to learn a lot more about this mod, which should help. It's kind of why I play a little bit before I really start recording.
Don't spend it all in one place, but if you do, just make sure it's here.
I'm gonna move the Tools Digest. Forge Ahead is... No, actually we'll go with the Forged Ahead, because getting the ability to make the better workstations would be nice.
This is the best way to get Do hurry. I have a protection payment coming up soon.
Oh, apparently I had stuff in my inventory. I didn't know that. That's alright though. Until I start looting stuff, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I realized just how much of this runs off of the vanilla system. I'm so used to Darkness Falls, and I think so far every mod I've played that's not Darkness Falls, with the exception of one of them, and even that one still to an extent, is pretty heavily based on the vanilla model, like when it comes to skills and how you level and whatnot. Now this version, or this mod specifically, does run off of the 1.4 build for vanilla, so things like storms don't exist and enemies can't crawl through 1-block spaces, which is such a bullshit ad. I never really experienced it until I played vanilla a few days ago, and I realized just how much it kind of sucks. Oh, did I get the treasure hunter perks? I must have. But I also have some other mods that I'm gonna. I'll probably talk through this quest as I update stuff. So I'm not gonna skip all the digging. But yeah, I've got a few other mods that I'm gonna end up recording. Right now I've got a couple episodes for Darkness Falls coming out if they're not out already. Actually, they probably will be by the time this episode comes out, because I think I have all the way up to day 14 released, and then I have all the way up to 17 recorded. Oh, already found it. Okay. Yeah, this is the one that has mods. Okay. And we'll kill these guys for the experience. I found out a lot of just general issues that I've had in the games. I can't remember the stuff off the top of my head, but there's some information I gave in the previous videos that were either wrong or just kind of bad advice, because I hadn't played the game in so long before I started playing. I noticed that mainly with the robo-dogs, yeah, I need to be shooting their bodies, not the gun turret, which to me seems a little weird. I feel like the gun turret should be a weak spot, but it is actually not, or at least that's been my experience so far. I've seen some of the additional traders. Now, I don't know how long this series is going to go on for. That's the big thing right now, because I don't want to do, you know, too many different mods all at one time, because it's a lot of time that comes out of recording. I think we're going to release 4 videos a week. Probably one on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays. And let's see what you got.
Well, look what the cat
Definitely
dragged in.
this. Any other jobs? I don't want to do the infested clear right now, so
You
we'll
know,
do.
thanks, hon. I knew
Yeah.
you wouldn't let me down.
But yeah, so I'll probably. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, because, like I said, there are some other mods. So I'll probably do like a week's worth of. It's going to have to alternate. Can I open these while I'm on that? No. Okay. Spear magazine, which is awful. For me, like, I'm not saying the spear itself is awful, although I am. When did I sprain my leg? Shouldn't have been from falling from Luna's encampment, because I did that in the past videos and didn't sprain my leg, so why is it sprained? I mean, I just edited 2 of the videos last night and found out that I could fall from where she looked at the top of her little pathway without spraining my leg, so I don't know why it's sprained. Because I assume that's how it must have gotten sprained, but again, that's not how it's supposed to work. Or it's not how it's worked in the past. Gotta turn the toggle off. Just sucks because it means it's 10 minutes of me having to go super slow. And I don't think I have a splint on me. Even if I did, I don't know if I would use it. This T2 stuff, right? I think I got 2. Well, I did get a mod. Okay, that's locked. But yeah, I've seen a lot of the late game enemies. This game gets pretty intense later on. I've only made it, like I said, to about day 13 on my own. Okay, more of that is good. I believe I did level as well. Okay, so I did get the treasure hunter perk. That's good. This is actually the tree that I went solo, because Daring Adventure is actually really, really good, which it almost always is, but I tend to forget just how good it is. I'm gonna put a point into lockpicking. Actually, no, I won't. I was going to for the books. Specifically the, what do you call them, the Tools Digest, or no, sorry, Forged Ahead, but we kind of, is there another thing up here? I think we're already at like 10 And if I'm correct, lawn picking only goes up to 15 for increased chances on tools. What is it under? Workbenches or something? Workstations, yeah. So that wouldn't have really helped all that much. I need to make another dew collector. Because tape is pretty important in this mod. Let's see, go through all this again. Okay, and then unlock this. Or open it, I guess. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh, look, another sledgehammer book. So, what level of sledge can I make? Quality 3. It's not too bad. It does take a lot of duct tape and stuff. No, actually, let's just go the normal way. I'm gonna end up walking through this because of my sprained leg. Hate force drops because of how it increases the duration on my sprain. I don't know, I'm sure I'll look back at the footage when I'm editing this episode and see if I fell from like a different spot in her place to get the sprained leg, or what happened there. Because like I said, I've done it multiple times before, and I highly doubt that this has been updated, especially just to include that, because District 0 doesn't have its 2.0 version yet. I don't know if the mod is actually even being actively worked on. I don't know which ones are. I don't check before I play them. I just see different mods and I'm like, I wonder if I should do this one. Will I have fun? I'll finally name some of the other ones that I was planning on working on as well, which is I think I might do a little bit more Afterlife again. We'll see. That one I actually have to do a little bit more testing. We'll do, what's it called? The Forsaken Trail. But I'm only doing a week's worth of Forsaken Trail because I will admit it is not my favorite mod. And it's very long because it takes forever. It's one of those, you know, slower paced ones. Kind of like Afterlife. And I have my issues with Afterlife too. I've mentioned that before. Again, not that it's a bad mod by any means. It's just not my kind of mod. Not fully. Like, I love the concept behind it, but there's just some things that I don't particularly like about it. I'd still say that one of my biggest gripes with it is having both encumbrance and like an inventory size and weight. I always think it should just be one or the other, but that's just my opinion. And I'm fine with people not agreeing with me. I realize that the reason why I get hungry so much sooner is because my hunger and thirst actually increase with wellness. So I'm not actually getting hungry quicker. It just seems like it. It's unfortunate. God, that adds so much to the duration for such a short drop too. They added like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. All because I dropped like half a foot. It says that was everything, but there's still an upstairs. Okay. Can make a vegetable and meat stew now. Soon I'll get to work on the sledgehammer. I probably won't worry about making, like, all the... I won't worry about quality as much. I'll probably make them the, like, 2 as the minimum quality for whatever I make, but other than that, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Like, if I make a quality 2 sledgehammer, I probably won't make 3, 4, and 5, because I think all the quality adds is durability. And I could be wrong, but I feel like the damage probably isn't enough for me to care about anyways. But we'll see. Okay. That's unfortunate. I gotta go back to the bike, and then I'll actually skip the trip this time, because anything else I talk about I can mention a little bit later. Alright, and I am back. I kind of loitered around the entrance here for a moment so that I could let my sprain heal.
Nice work.
Yeah, give me that. Store powers. I don't want to do an infested clear at the moment.
2 more jobs this week, I'll give you employee of the
Okay, I'll
month.
take all of this.
Dive into my inventory.
Sell the books that I don't need. I do want the sledgehammer parts. I'll probably keep that because at some point I would move into the desert if I continue this. Yeah, I think this one and Darkness Falls might be the 2 that I make like semi-permanent series. Typically, or ooh, that's a lot. Technically, the Darkness Falls will always be the main series, because I just... Personally, I haven't found a mod that I like more than Darkness Falls. I also realized that I started to mention the other mods that I was going to play, and I stopped at just one. Do you have any stews? No. You have water. Egg. Potatoes. Do I have water on me? No. Just got this.
Thanks for the business.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We're open from dawn to dusk since, you know,
so
we
there's
don't have clocks.
Forsaken Trail. Afterlife is Possible, which I have streamed that one in the past. So hold on, I sprained my leg again. Yeah, see, I didn't sprain it that time, so I'm so confused. We have Afterlife, Forsaken Trail, and Escape from Tarkov. The Escape from Tarkov mod is the other one that I want to do, because I've actually been playing that one a good bit. I just got through the 7-day horde, which is always what I do as like the kind of test on if I'm going to record a mod or not. And Escape from Tarkov was actually pretty fun, which is saying something because Escape from Tarkov itself is not a game I particularly care about. I'm not good at PvP or extraction shooters, so it's not typically my cup of tea, but the mod itself is actually pretty fun. It adds a ton of guns, and I was just really enjoying playing that one. However, it does have some issues, but nothing that's like so glaring that I wouldn't record it. And then there's a couple of others I'm thinking about doing. I know Undead Country is one of them, which that one seemed fun, but very, how to put it, it's a lot. I guess like that's the easiest way I can describe it. When you play that mod, you have to prepare for a lot of fighting. Oh, I didn't already have a generator. I forgot that I bought these. Do I not have any cement? I'm a little surprised at that. Okay, put all of this stuff up. Let's just see what I have in general. Because I'd like to make the sledgehammer, but I don't think I have enough iron for that. Yeah, I need, I think 60, and I don't have that much. Why am I not carrying some of these drinks? I do have the duct tape I need. I have a decent bit of glue. Yeah, okay, that's... Oh, wow, I have even more there. Let me get the forge going for some more iron. It's like... Oh, that's not a whole lot. Oops. Let's take this out and do that. I'll definitely have to make another forge. I'll probably tear down this wall right here at some point and make this room one big room. And probably tear down some of these walls as well. I think what I'm going to do now... Can I pick this up? Oh, I can. I think what I'll do now is I will go try to find the other trader, which I think is Jen. She's going to be in the Burnt Forest. And we'll take a peek at the trader, because there's... Since I have the bike from the T1 quest, there's not a huge reason to like have to worry about smashing out quests. I know getting to the next tier is nice, but it's just not necessary is all. So once I get done with all of this stuff and I get my my sledgehammer made, I'll head out that way. The traders don't close at night in this mod, so I don't have to worry about that. Got some more empty jars. Doing good on thirst and hunger. Smell more of this. I think I need, yeah, 60. So I need 15 more, which I'm crafting more than that. So I will probably go ahead and leave this here for now, and then I'll come back with the when I'm at the next trader, or the quest if I decide to do that first, because I think that's on the way. Yeah. Because the only other thing I could think of is I go there and do one of her quests. But I don't think I will. So I'll see you guys when I get to the quest location, and then I'll go to Jen. Alright, and here we are at the quest. I didn't end up making the iron sledgehammer. I decided against it because I was one book away from getting the quality 4, and then on the way here I actually found that book. So I'll probably just make the quality 4 next. Or the next time I'm back. It does require 75 forged iron. It seems like it goes up by 15. Yeah, by 15 for each quality you can make. I'm not sure if it's like that for all of the weapons and stuff, or if it's only for... Okay, he's over there. Only for like the T2 stuff. Oh wait, did that say I can make the AK? Oh, I can. Awesome. So that should help out quite a bit during the first Horde night. Okay. I mean, I am still one-shotting all these. I am on warrior difficulty, so... I didn't turn that down. I only turned down the, amount of zombies I get during the Horde night. There we go. Oh, level 16, and I want to put it into... I'm gonna do minor 69er and try and increase the amount of tool books I get. I didn't mean to do this, but oh well. We'll see if I can unlock it. Who knows? If I have enough lockpicks and this one breaks, I might just keep going until it opens anyway. Only 4. Well. Yeah, well. Oh, all that for a really crappy knuckle rat. Oh well, it's fine. That's what happens when you don't put points into lockpicking. Although, I swear in my one of the things I don't like about the lockpicking perk is that it tops out at, I think, like 60% or something. Which just feels weird. I'm never particularly fond of when games, like, have things that increase the chances you do stuff, but they make it where it's impossible to go all the way. Another preacher's hat. I'll scrap it for the part. There's gonna be a dog out here, isn't there? There is not. I also keep forgetting that there are no actual dogs. They're robo-dogs. Yeah, we do one-shot, like, a lot of stuff, so... I don't particularly have to worry about damage on the normal enemies. Okay. Who's over here? Oh, that's right. This was a restore power quest, which I know at least in vanilla 2.0. I'm not 100% sure about 1.0. The generator actually, or these quests can't be done until nighttime, so it's kind of funny that in Darkness Falls and District 0 you can do them before night even happens. Oh, you're overcharged. I'm glad it didn't take an interest in me and just wanted to hit the wall. It's not really a whole lot that I need to loot at this exact moment. Shotgun Messiah. I'll always take the gun books because they can be useful. Like, there are times where using a shotgun is fine, same with a rifle. Whereas, like, if I'm spec'd in sledgehammers, you know, I don't want to use a knife. It's funny that ends up being the book that I got as well. Really, I just want some damn Tools Digest books so that I can get off of these awful stone tools. Alright, so I'm going to head over to Jen now, so I'll see you guys momentarily. After... Whew. You know, it's always funny how I nearly forget things. Sometimes I get so loot crazed I forget to do the objectives. And I think like any other time, I actually would have went through this without remembering, so I'm amazed that I did it before I left and failed the quest. Okay, I hear some... Oh, I didn't search this. There's quite a few things that I didn't search in here, but these are, in my opinion, the more important ones. There's honestly some decent stuff in here, but I'm not going to worry about grabbing it all right now, because I want to get to Jen before... really as soon as possible. No, it's a muscle car. Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll edit out the journey there, and I will see you guys after. It's like a, yeah, 2.1 kilometers, so I'll see you guys when I get all the way out there. Alright, so here I am at Jen's finally. There were 2 towns I saw on the way here, and I might look through them at night to see if there's anything.
Buy, sell, trade, and have work.
I forgot that they changed her model.
I can make my payment to the Duke now.
Okay, I want that. Do you have any jobs?
You need some work? Aw, you scared of a little work? And I thought you were a tough wasteland. I think I've got a job or two.
Okay, we'll do one here.
But I believe you can handle it.
But yeah, there were 2 towns that I saw on the way here, and I may actually go... Ooh, quality 2. I may actually go to them during the night and see if I can get... see if there's any traders there. Speaking of...
Nope, still no stim packs here.
Forgot to look in her inventory to see what she has. Shotgun, big hitters. None that I really want there. Tools. She does have... I could buy the fire axes and stuff. What I'm really interested in is if she has any electric fences, which she unfortunately does not. I would have even taken a blade trap. Let's see, she has glue. I'm not... Yeah, I don't really have enough to justify that. I guess I'll put that on my thing here. I'll sell that. We're not going with quiet stuff. And
I hope
think
you come
that's
back and see me sometime.
good enough for the moment. Put that onto there. Oops. There should be... I think I mentioned that dogs spawn kind of... Not necessarily... There's usually a book pile here. Where'd that go? Did I loot it already? Pretty sure I didn't come in here. Buckshot, huh? Okay, I'll go do this quest real quick. Why are you in here? I forgot that they can just open doors. The robots can, which is bad for a variety of reasons. Dropped a loot bag. Okay, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Also, yeah, these can be looted. Getting pretty encumbered, actually, because of all of these. Oh, another exterminator mod that's good. Or what is that called? Yeah, exterminator. I want to keep those because it ups my damage to zombies. I'm gonna sell a couple of things before I go do this quest. I should be able to do it during the night. It's only a T2.
Hello again. I take a peek at my selection.
Sell that one. I don't really need a second gravedigger, but I might keep it anyways. Sell that.
Thanks for letting me take care of you.
Okay, yeah, I
And be
thought
sure to tell
that
your friends.
the robot might have heard me. I wasn't too sure. I can always put some stuff away on the bike too. Like put the stuff that only stacks to like 1 in here as much as possible. Which isn't really anything else. So I won't be able to finish this quest within an in-game hour, but it shouldn't take too long. Then we'll turn it in. Then I'll go back towards the base. Well, I'll go look at those other 2 towns and see if there's another trader there. See if I can't get some electric fences, because I do find those to be very, very useful on the first Horde night. Alright, so here I am. I did see a dog on the back side of the house, so I gotta make sure to keep that in mind. Look at that. We got quality 5 for sledgehammers. Oh, a laser sledgehammer. What does that take? Forge steel. We are not able to do that yet. Okay, so this is just finding the supplies, which is right here? Question mark? No, it's okay. Let's see the other one. Oh, he's outside. Ugh. Is there another robot around? How did I not see you? Okay, open this up. I'll take it. Repair this. Try and start getting through here a little quicker, because they are going to start running soon, and that's going to make it harder for me, so I'm not going to loot yet. I'll try and get through the entire POI before I start doing that. Good. Oh, damn. I always forget that in this playthrough I got the Burning Shaft mod, which just helps immensely with my ability to see when my melee weapon is out. Yeah, we're getting through this pretty quick. Because I think I'm already almost at the end. Well. Right. Gotta remember that robots can open the doors. Which is really bad when you're fighting multiple enemies. You gotta remember to get the supply crate, or bag as well. Okay, armored up is good. Grab that stuff. Art of mining. See, now I don't need this one. Go ahead and eat that. Scrap that. Okay, and now I can loot a bunch of stuff because I don't have to worry about zombies and things, you know, hitting me. Gotta always hate how the detection for weather effects is not very good in this game. Like, you can be standing fully sheltered, but if the block is just slightly next to your head, they, let me see. He'll be coming through soon. There are a lot of them out here. I think that other one's coming. Okay, I wasn't sure if the other one, or if there was another robot after me. Such a good source of wood. Go back in through the front. I'm just dropping that. Nope, not the sledgehammer parts. I do want bones, because if we need to make glue, you know, it's pretty important. And there's no living animals in this game, so the only way we can get glue or bones is through looting or synthesizing. Okay, I don't need the wrench out. Here it is. Surprisingly, going through that door didn't wake up the dog that was outside. I know he's over there. Unless starting the quest got rid of him, which is possible. although I think unlikely. Alright, so I'm going to head back to Jen, turn this quest in, and then work on going through 2 of the other towns that I saw. I'll probably cut back in for a little bit of them, just to show you guys, you know, where they are. Yeah, leave me alone. But I'll see you guys soon. Alright, that was a welcome back for sure.
We got the best price. I knew you had it in you.
Yeah, more
Good work.
Well, I'm gonna go with this. I think we're pretty good
Looking
on...
to stock up on supplies?
Okay, we're pretty good on light due to having the burning shaft mod. Hasn't seemed to be an issue yet anyways. Sell this one because I only need the 2, and I've got this one and the one that's on the bike. I don't really see anything else from in here that I want. Maybe this one. I'm not gonna worry about buying the tools, I'll just make those. Okay, yeah.
I just knew you'd find something you like.
Improves clubs. I'm gonna sell it.
Anything particular on your mind?
Yeah, I want to sell stuff.
Alrighty then.
Good enough.
Stay safe out there.
Alright, so now I'm gonna go towards... Oh boy. I'm gonna go towards the other towns, so I will see you guys if I find a trader. If not, I guess whenever the night ends, or back at the house, whichever happens first. Alright, we are closing in on the morning. I haven't found a trader in any of the 2 towns that I visited so far. I only just got to this one, though. But the one right here, I did not find. Why does it say my bicycle is over there? Because I'm clearly on it. But, that town did not have a... Oh, it's a dog. It did not have a trader that I could see. Now, of course, I could have just missed them. But... at least in my passing by and running through the area, I did not see one. And I'm not seeing one here either. There is a tiny Crack-A-Book store here. It'd be nice if there was a better Crack-A-Book store around. But we'll survive there not being one. Plus, there's the Crack-A-Book Cafe, which is a T3 quest at the town we're based in. And we should be getting T3s soon. In fact, what's my... Yeah, and like 2 more quests, I think, because I've already completed 1. Yeah, I'm not seeing a trader here either. It looks like there's actually a 3rd town up that way. But with the Horde Night coming up soon, I'm going to head back towards the base and try and get stuff situated then. I probably will end this recording here and then not start the next recording until I get back there. We got quite a bit to do. because I want to make sure, even if I don't survive the first Horde night, I want to survive as long as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thanks everybody for watching. If you want to see more, please subscribe so you get, the notifications for when my new videos go live. I'm trying to move to the 4 uploads a week on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and then I usually stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 9 to 10 p.m. EST. So if you ever want to catch me live, I play a variety of games. And, love to have you around. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.